Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Age of Wonders 4. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 1. We're going to get started with a new game.
Choose your destination.
And what we're going to play is the Story Realm number 1. So these are all the different realms. This appears to be the only story one. And then there's just a bunch of different tiers here. The beginner scenario. I've started playing a little bit to learn the game. We're going to get started with this though. Story Realm number 1, we're going to play it on normal.
Your journey starts here.
And we're going to make a custom race, and I'll kind of speed through this a little bit. I love that you can do this. So I'm going to play elves. They're keen-sighted, 20+% accuracy on physical, ranged, and magic attacks. We're going to be using a lot of ranged magic attacks. Magic attacks deal 15% damage. Arcane focus, that's going to be great.
What is their origin culture?
We're going to make them mystic. Structures will have structures with mana income. Units have attunement star blades, making them stronger when a spell is cast in battle. And astral echoes are special pickups only visible to and collectible by rulers with mystic culture. Astral echoes grant knowledge or mana on pickup. The city structure, altar of the all seers, grants a bonus income depending on the amount of astral echoes collected. So altar of all seers, we need to be on that.
What defines their society?
Then we're going to do devotees of good. Cities gain +10 city stability, and your empire gains +5 imperium per level of good alignment, +10 alignment. Let's see, let's get back to that. Support units and the polearm units have a +1 rank. Start with the extra support unit or polearm unit. Incompatible society traits are ritual cannibals, ruthless raiders, and sky of evil. And then I want gifted casters, +10 for combat casting points and world map casting points. Combat spells cost 20% less mana and start with 1 extra combat spell unlocked.
Choose your first tome.
And there are a bunch of tomes. There's the Tome of Warding, the Mock of Invulnerability, Magical Wards, Static Shield, Staves of Warding, Summon Phantasmor. There's this one, Tome of Evocation, Lightning, Fulmination, Lightning Blades. There's a ton. My understanding is that what happens is when you research half of this first spell book that you have, you can pick a second spell book. I like this one, kind of, and you can see this has a +2 astral affinity bonus, so we'll be trying to use these 2 books, I think, to go with this. But I want to start with this warding one. It's kind of nice. The Mark of Invulnerability is nice if you can get it used in the right place. This Static Shield, Summon a Phantasmor, hell yeah. So we're going to make our champion.
Reveal yourself.
Reveal yourself. This is fantastic. There is just so much here. I love it. I just love... You could scroll in to see this person. I mean, it's neat. They have all of these different physiques and poses. It's pretty cool. I like it. I couldn't believe they actually did this. There's this level of customization. Wow, bunch of different faces. Kind of like that first guy face, though. Let's go with him. Eye color. He's got a blue right there. I like that. Let's leave that. Hairstyle. This one I like a lot. Hair color. You can make it change the bottom. It can transfer color. I mean, roll into a different color. It's pretty cool. Gosh, really neat outfit. He's got that one. I kind of like that one, but there are a bunch of different ones. Kind of like that. So a bunch of different capes, armor color. So our dude. Let's do that. Let's not spend too much time on that.
Begins.
All right. Aaron. Ooh, Fate Weaver. Wow. Okay, that's really nice, but Yeah, that race name, Exploring Fae. Interesting. Okay. The Grand Seer. You can make your Emperor Grand Seeress, or the Empress. I like. Well, we'll do Grand Seer. Onward.
It was the time when the raw forces of magic returned to Athla. The seal that had protected the world was shattered. The cosmic currents thereby unleashed shaped the land, changing what was, whilst returning what once may have been. In the wake of this new genesis, the great empires of the Third Age fell into decline, bringing on an era of re-exploration and expansion. Alas, the time for peaceful discovery was brief, for the ancient wizards of the Second Age broke free from their eldritch prisons in the depths of the astral sea. Their strength regained, they set out to rule over the surviving peoples as god kings, or godir. There was little divine about them. Yaka, Nimue, Carissa, a pantheon of pretender gods. They were scarred, corrupted, haunted by millennia of torment, and ready to unleash their newfound powers against whoever dared stand in their way. Yet the wizard kings were not unchallenged. Mortal champions rose to the defense of their people, rebuilding their realms and learning to channel the currents of magic. This is the story of one such champion. While traveling through the Valley of Wonders in search of a new home, tragedy befell his tribe, its elder slain by a magical being. After inheriting both the elder's throne and his powerful tome of magic, the young champion had to rise up and protect his people from the dangers that awaited.
And so we begin, which is just very cool. I mean, look how good looking this game is. This is amazing. So, Eren Valendra, a new ruler emerges. Explore your surroundings and expand your domain. Prepare to face your rivals and become the master of this realm. Your choices will shape the new Age of Wonders. Very cool. Starting magic, we have the Mark of Invulnerability. Target unit, this one, Mark of Invulnerability is, it becomes invulnerable for one turn, has their negative statuses removed, and they cannot be used on a unit more than once per battle. It's kind of nice. Cosmic Ablation does a whole bunch of different damage. And then Magic Shield, which target unit gains 2 bolstered defense, 2 bolstered resistance. So, very cool. A New Dawn. Battle Quest. 3 units to slay and 1 build improvement, the farm. Long have the exploring Fae wandered Athla as exiles, O Grand Seer Eren Valendra. By leading them to this valley, you have returned them to their hope. The proud city of Utopresalas, we're going to change that name, represents a new beginning for your people. They are eager to stride beyond the city gates and claim the surrounding land as their own. To expand your domain, hunt down the creatures near Utopresalas and grow a new population to place your first farm. So easy to do. This is our first city. Right here, you can change the name of this. So, Erendir. I'm using all these names from a novel that I wrote, so still querying that. Agents pick me up. All right, so right away, you get to see what you already have for structures: palisade walls and ballista towers. The throne. An empire can only have one throne. If the ruler is defeated in combat, they will respawn here after 3 turns. If your ruler is defeated and your throne is taken, your empire is defeated. So, no provinces claimed yet. Alright, and then we have Whispering Stone, which you use to perform diplomacy with other people, which is really cool. So we're going to start building some structures. Here's all your structures. This provides mana, draft income, and production income. So I kind of like to start with that. You got to pay your armies, so that. There's the storehouse for food, library for research. So it's like, what do I do, in what order? I'm not entirely sure. So that's what we're gonna do. Our own army here. is full up. We have 2 range casters, a single arcane guard, and then 2 healers. I don't really want the 2 healers. So what I like this is so simple. You can just take one and click it and move. Oh my god, they made it so simple. So it's so nice. So what we're going to do back in the city is we're going to get a guard, and then I'm going to alternate a couple. But we want that first guard to pop out and join us. So now we have our astral protection for a scout. That guy right there. And it can pick things up like this. Yay! So there we go. And our, let's see. We just want that person to wait 1 turn. These guys are going to go pick up stuff, but they're going to come back and get their other person soon. And who is this? Oh, Mononode occupied. And then for our city, can we build anywhere? No, we got to wait 1 turn for population to happen. All right, so set our arcane research. Summon the Phantasmal Warrior and the Static Shield. Target friendly unit gains a shield that has a base 60% chance of inflicting stun on attackers, which is a really nice thing to have. 7 turns, but then we can summon a Phantasmal Warrior. So we could summon a Phantasmal Warrior to take place, to put our 6th spot up here in our unit. That'd be pretty cool. I recommend changing the hotkeys. So one of the first things I do is put end turn on the spacebar. Mending the Schism. Befriend City Quest. 1 pact of vassalage with Astrolonium. Following up on a long debate, one of the soothers from Arendir approaches you, eager to speak. As you know, my Grand Seer, not all of us exploring the Fae have the wisdom to follow your lead to Arendir. Some became fearful of the magic that the Elder passed on to you, our Grand Seer. They stayed with Monacero Fateweaver to found Astrolonium on their own. Will you seek out an ally and reunite the exploring Fae? We will. So we'll do that. Astrolonium is off in this direction, possibly. There's the Guardian Tree. Oh, no, it's right here. Okay. Well, then. Let's just move in that direction. Right now. Actually, what can you do? What is this? Oh, here we go. Collect this. Meeting the Separatists. You meet Monaco Fateweaver, who parted ways with the Exploring Fae, loyal to him, as your tribe entered the Valley of Wonders. So we speak again, Aaron Valendra. Says with a stern voice, remember, we of Astrolonium seek no quarrel. It was magic that caused the loss of our homeland, magic that killed the elder of our tribe. When you took the elder's tome, you asked for doom. We keep our distance. Evading all magic will keep us safe. Give Monaco Fateweaver one of your Whispering Stones to start negotiations. So you do that, you give them the Whispering Stone, you can start negotiations, and then you can start using this, the cost of your Imperium, to boost allegiance, which is really cool. And you can have more than 1 Whispering Stone at a time through certain selections, which is pretty cool. So you guys have done that. Let's see. What do I want you to do? Probably just go over here. What else do we have? Well, let's explore, I guess. You know, he doesn't have any more moves. This thing has some moves. Left. And you're just gonna wait again. I'll have you guard right there. So it's very nice, very cool. Gonna get involved with some battles soon, but first I want to take a look at our city. We're still, what do you have left? 1 turn until next population increase. This person will be ready to go in 2 turns. Okay. And then we have this. This is really cool. Empire development. You see the question mark up there? It means you have a point you can spend. So these are for the different types, the different affinities, chaos affinity and materium affinity. So we have general affinity, order affinity, and astral affinity. And this first one is gain 20 combat casting points, world map casting points. So you choose that. So it's like you're leveling up your kingdom, which is pretty cool. Let's see, you're gonna get that guy in 2 turns, so I'd like to just sit over there and wait. We could go at him with that. Well, okay, let's do that. Let's do this. Let's take care of this thing.
You're about to enter combat.
You can see what you're going to fight.
Inspect all
Storm
participants'
Scale
combined
Serpent. It has a
strength
melee strike that
before
does some
deciding if you want to fight
electricity
manually
damage.
or have your army automatically fight.
And then
battle.
there's the Lesser Storm Spirit. It has a charge strike. So we'll do manual combat on all of these because I've been finding it quite fun. Flanking is a big deal. I love the way this starts. So these guys moved, and being next to these nodes grants you some power bonuses. So does being on certain other tiles and things of that nature. So I think what I want to do is kind of shuffle everybody over in this direction if I can. You're a ranged unit. You're a healer ranged unit. Then there's me. There's this guy. And another healer ranged unit. But they also have an attack, which is cool. So now rewarding. We're in defense mode. These guys are going to move. So these guys, what can they do? We kind of want to choke point this maybe? If we can. Let's see. So right here, magically charged. I need to get out of the way. I'm only a melee unit, basically. I'm going to move here for a second so that these guys can move. This. These guys come down in here. If a unit gets next to one of the first 3 positions where these guys are facing, then rotate this unit. I want to rotate them in, let's see. Yeah, that direction. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. That'll work. So you can rotate them. So your front 3 positions, if your enemy hits that for 1 turn, they're pinned. They're stuck there. And then they can move. So it's that first turn that's kind of important. This thing's going to come around my way. So I'm just going to put myself right there. And then what I might do is... Let's see. I have 60 points up here and 209 mana. I have 60 combat casting points. And it's... I don't want to do Mark of Invulnerability, but the Cosmic Ablation, Magic Shield, Bolstered Defense, Bolstered Resistance. Let's do that on them. So everybody gets, some people get Star Blades. And that's the interesting thing, is trying to see kind of where you can see the effects of that. Cosmic Star Blades times 1. What's this say? This unit has +1 fire damage and lightning damage or frost damage per stack. Stacks up to 3 times. So we have 1 Star Blade. So that's going to allow you to get more damage is what it's going to allow you to do. Well, that's cool. So then everybody's going to go into defense mode. That thing's going to come up there and attack, which is nice. And then this one's going to come up there and attack. Okay, I really should have probably... Well, I only have the 1 unit here, so that's not too bad. So they got 1 turn here. I'm going to have to get up there and get busy with it. But in the meantime, these guys are charged. They're going to do 50% damage. It has lightning resistance, frost weakness. We only have a 50% chance to hit it. And a 50% chance to hit that one. Let's do this one because these guys are closer. Yeah, we missed. We hit it once. Okay, we hit it a second time and did quite a bit of damage, though. That was nice. No line of sight for those guys. If we move over here, they got a 100% chance to hit this snake, so we're going to do that. Okay, now... what I need is probably these guys. I'm going to have do a heal on these, keep them up. I'd really like to take my guy and horse around here and flank him. Can I can do that. What's my... Yeah, let's do that. If we're flanking, we might be able to kill these guys off. Not quite. Okay. But the pole armors are going to finish him, so that's good. So now, I still have these guys over here, and they have a 70% chance to play whack-a-mole there. That's pretty good, and I got nobody left, so end turn. He's like, I will attack you because you are the... You get one retaliation each turn. Okay, so let's take our healers. Oh, let's see. Can we get... What happens if we're there? Are we close enough if we move there? What about you guys? You got number 4 ready. Heal us. Before we finish this thing off. This thing... Flanked. So we won't take the retaliation. We get a really cool animation watching the snake die. Yay. So, I like that. Stick it. And then you win some battles. You get some mana, and we got an eagle. Oh, this is great. Oh my gosh. So your eagle mount now, this is what you got. You can rotate this to see your mount a little better. This is cool. So you get things from battles, and this is awesome. Now we have this huge eagle mount, which is just fantastic. All right, next, let's move this bloke up here. Oh, and then we got these. New Empire development skill available, but we don't have anything to spend it on. So we'll just end our turn. And wait a minute, what about our city? Not yet. Okay. Now we can select one of these. Okay, so Sundren's Call. Ever since you arrived in the Valley of Wonders, lucid visions have appeared in your mind's eye. Now a purposeful-looking elven lady comes into focus. Salutations, Aaron Valendra. I am Sundren of House Iniwalk. My people have guarded this valley through the ages. For better or for worse, its fate is connected to our own. We have been watching you for some time. Other powerful Gordir have noticed your arrival too. Your essence emanates conflict, but also great potential. Listen to what I have to say, and you and your exploring fae may avoid meeting your end here. The pyromancer Yaka has broken free and returned to Athla. His gaze is set on the Valley of Wonders. He is building up his infernal strengths and will not tolerate competition, especially from the fledgling mage like you. You must embrace the spark of magic that has awoken inside of you. Seek out the powers of the nearby Tower of Destinies before Yaka does. If you don't prepare, Yaka will burn your settlement to the ground. Sundren advises you to explore the nearby Tower of Destinies and use its powers to ward Yaka. You have my gratitude. Together we can take on the Wizard King. So, we're going to want to do that. The Tower of Yaka. Okay, well... Let's see. So back to our city. Bunch of different stuff here. You can see your numbers over here. Plus 22 production, plus 22 draft. Gold, mana, research. I want the knowledge. So none of these have knowledge on them except for this one. So we're going to expand right there. Go for a little knowledge right out of the gate. I've got tab set up to cycle through my units. So... Remnants of a distant past. Within the depths of the valley, your mystic projection comes across a large area of overgrown ruins. What has now largely been reclaimed by nature must have once been a thriving city of a great civilization. However, a lingering force of bitterness dwells beneath the peaceful surface. You can sense there are spirits which will still begrudge the ancient woe that happened here. The ruins would make a formidable location to found a city, and let the burdened past make way for a new future. I received 77 Imperium, and these old spirits give me a prime opportunity to study the past. You get a 60% chance of success. The stories of the spirits give you new insights with the fabric of the cosmos, and we receive a bunch of knowledge, which is instantly finish the research of the summoned phantasm warrior. Spirits don't answer your call. For 6 turns, you lose 1 astral affinity. I'm going to try it and see what happens. It's deciding your fate. Success! Yay! Alright, so there's some city ruins. Click on that. Ruins of a city at the center of province. Rebuild for 104. A new city will be founded from these ruins. Requires a hero unit. So, we have that. The Lair of Silk. Bronze. Ancient Wonder. When annexed, counts as a quarry plus 5. Plus 20 for production and minus stability. I think that's what that is. It's called happiness, stability kind of thing. Plus 2 mana per quarry and city domain. He has the Storm Scale Serpent and Plague Serpent units to the Rally of Legions. This structure can only be entered and fought by 1 army led by a hero. 1 army. That's your limitation. So, we're going to want to do that. Alright, in that case, now the research is done. We can go up to here and see the next one. Enchanted Crow Champion. It expands your vision. Make support abilities of enchanted units. Grant +2 to bolter resistance to affected units. Support unit affects the support unit. And magical awards. Inscribes magical awards under the target race granting. So it's a minor race transformation. You can have a bunch of those. So that's what we want. We also want to be able to cast a spell now.
This is your
Summon a
spell
phantasmal warrior.
You can cast various spells from here to bolster your units and cities. Or
Yep. And so
smite
its
your
upkeep
enemies.
per unit is 8 mana. We're earning 36 a turn. I wanna do that. And the target location for casting it is gonna be, oh, let's just do it right there. Oh, I gotta do it the other way. Let's see, ready. It's a right click. Okay, so on my group here, we're gonna take healer here and move it over there. And we're gonna take ourselves and move him over here and join him. Yes, we've merged, and we're gonna wait a turn to heal fully before we attack this thing over here. So I think that's a good plan. We're gonna come over here to near the guardian tree just so we can look up there. There's a brigand camp. So up here you can click on this and see what this is like. We want to get rid of that as soon as possible. This unit is just going to guard and then summon a phantasmal warrior, which we did. And we selected new research already. Negotiations succeeded. Our diplomatic pact with the Astrolonium is now the Pact of Cooperation. The free city opens its borders you can pass through. Trade is enabled. Up to 2 resource trades are available. Magic materials can be traded. Next up, the Pact of Loyalty. Good news. Proceed. We're going to boost our allegiance because the next boost costs us 25. We boost these guys enough, we can eventually get the city to join our cause. So that's really nice. I like that a lot. All right, what are we looking at here? You're not quite healed up. Let's go over here and grab that. I think do we heal faster in our own realm? I think we might. Okay, so I need you to go over. I need this dude right here to go there. Yay, you're gonna stack the guard. Yep. All right, so guard. You guys are going to guard. We're going to build a second army because we want to have 2 of them when we go attack. I think this Tower of Destinies, I don't think we want to try to go do that with 1. Something I haven't got around to doing yet. Orders required for you. Let's see what else. Astrolonium, the Layer of Silk. We want to come down here and get this city too. Oh, and there's more stuff over here. Okay, very cool. Produced an arcane guard, which we know. We saw that. That was cool. So what's our city looking like as far as being able to grab some more wars? We got a guard, an arcanist, another arcane guard. So we produced an arcane guard. Let's take a look at. This has an arcane guard, polearm unit, and a soother. We need the attackers, and we're building one right here, an arcanist. I need to build one more arcanist here. An arcanist. There we go. All right. So next, spell's ready to cast. I don't need to cast it. So let's just end the turn. Alright. You guys, you ready to go fight this dude? Yep. Let's go get rid of him. Safe battle. Manual combat. Only because it's fun. Like I said in the preview to this, in my first impressions video, these games typically I would just auto-resolve these battles, but I gotta give these guys kudos. First of all, this is kind of fun. Second of all, look at these maps that they've come up with. I mean, you made all of this just for a battle? This is freaking cool. So it looks like there might be a bit of a choke point up here. So we have now 2 melee units, and this is nice. Just gonna move those boys up there. We're gonna move these guys here. We're going to move these people up here so they can torch. You're going to be behind. You're also going to be up here so you can torch. Right there. And then I will be right here. Okay, and then we can't cast spells on the first turn yet. That's an ability you can earn. Alright. Can we reach them with not quite. Right there, you're at 90%. Okay, we're gonna move you up there. We're gonna take a shot at these guys. These guys are gonna move right there. This is gonna create a little bit of a choke point right there for them. They're gonna go into defense. These guys are gonna stay up here and kind of charge attack as they get there. I have a lot of flight room. I can go around almost, but I don't want to go. I don't want to be too obvious about the fact that I'm going to come around and flank them. So we're going to move, and then we're going to put up. I think we might want to do Mark of Invulnerability on these guys right now. Right there. Because we're going to try to choke point them through there. So these guys go to defense. Everybody else can go to defense mode. Let's see what happens. Here they come. Right in there. So the AI seems to be pretty smart about that, about knowing who's invulnerable and not going for them. So I kind of really dig that. I think that's pretty cool. I'm going to come around and flank these guys. But I might need to cast a spell first. Hold on, let's see about these guys. Who do you want to get? You want to get them or these guys? Oh, they're flanked, so flanking is the big deal. If you can get stuff flanked, man, that's awesome. And then what about you guys? That would finish them off, and you can't reach them, so let's finish them. That's cool. Now, with you guys, we can't quite get around them. That's okay. We're gonna save this for a turn. We're gonna do this. All right. Just kind of get them involved here. Now you can hit them for 50%, or you can do something a little more nicer and heal our people. Let's heal them. Oh, darn it. Dummy me. It's a right click. Alright, now I'm going to fly around here. And get ready to attack. What does this say? Defense mode, shield wall, yeah. They tried to move away, and you get an attack of opportunity when they do it. Of course, they're always going to go for your hero, it seems like, which is kind of pretty cool. So we're going to come down here and flank them, and this might be enough to finish them off. Not quite. But their front three are here, so we can come around to... We can go here. Got this big bird. And then you guys can come down here, flank them, and that finishes them off. Very nice. I like the animations and everything. It's just, this is a gorgeous game, man. These guys absolutely knew what they were doing. Okay, we get the barbed shield. Alright, so it's automatic. This is the Mystic Shield, and the Barbed Shield does what? 3 defense against non-flanking attacks. Melee attackers have a base 30% chance of bleeding. Oh, wow, that's awesome. And this is just plus 3 against. Yeah, so it's definitely an upgrade. Oh, that's awesome. Fantastic. Alright, there's an underground passage over here. There's a city ruins over here. Well, we've got a city ruins down here with a layer of silk, and we've got a city ruins right here. We're gonna want to take care of that brigand camp soon, so you guys are guarding, and you are just gonna collect some stuff for us. Very nice. Okay. Hidden fountain. What is this? Bronze ancient wonder when annexed counts to the farm. Man, so there's 2 ancient wonders down here close to the city. We need to come get this city. And then there's, of course, the Tower of Destiny. So, a bunch of stuff to do. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on one sec. All right, negotiations have succeeded. I had to save the game here. We've gotten a long ways, and I want to make sure I didn't I didn't lose all this progress. The Free City shares its vision. The Free City allows building on claimed provinces, contributes to whatever that is, to rally lieges. Rally of lieges is pretty cool. This is where you can draft units into your empire or to help defend vassal cities using recruitment points. Okay, recruitment points. The pool of available units consists primarily of the units made available to you by loyal cities and explored ancient wonders. The number of units available depends on how many recruitment points you have. This is really cool. So this ancient wonder down here, for instance, this one that was over here, the layer of silk, it says that it provides you with the storm scale serpent and the plague serpent for the rally, which is really cool. So we definitely want to go get that stuff. And to do that, we're going to have to get this city. So I think as much as I'd like to kill this guy and worry about this city here, I'm really far more interested in this one down here because of these ancient wonders. So let's see. Got to end my turn here, and I need to get rid of this bozo over here. Let's take a look at our city. It's not ready to expand yet, which reminds me, this is... How long until that's done? 1 turn? Okay. Storehouse. I want the storehouse to move up. I want it to be next. I need food for growth. In my other game, I had made the food growth first, and my city grew really fast. I liked it, so... Alright. So... we should come down here. We can cut right through here and get down to this city. I think would be a good idea. Let's do that. You guys are forming an army there, which is nice. And you can pick this up. And then we can kind of go get a look at the Tower of Destinies over here. So magical wards, research completed. Select new research. The Wayfarer enchantment grants enchanted very fast movement. It affects units of type scout units. So if you have one of those. Static shield, 60% fast. That's what I want. Scroll of attunement. Attunement Starblade, which increases damage dealt when the spells are cast. Oh, that's 400. And this is 400. Oh, which one do I take? Kind of want that one. A friendship was declared. I consider you my friend, Grand Seer. Together we shall prosper. Yes, so we can declare friendship for 100 gold. Maintaining the declaration costs 10 gold upkeep per turn, which increases by 10 gold for each additional declaration. So we do that. It's going to, I think, help. A modifier that slowly increases towards 300 on whatever that icon is, like our friendships, I guess. Will be added to your relations. Grievance, relations, alliance. So, when 2 rulers declare friendship with each other, each active diplomatic treaty they have increases the maximum relation bonus by 25 up to 400 total. Maintaining declaration costs gold per turn, which increases with each additional declaration. Declarations can be made and ended through pronouncements. So we'll do that. And then goodbye. I'm gonna get them. So here's Erende. 2 turns for the next population. This is the Evocator's Abode. What is this? Thought it was 1 turn away. What's going on here? Oh, we are. End turn. Day 8 dawns. We go to our city now. We get a new population and we're ready to make a storehouse. So, one of our goals was to build a farm. This is a farm. We can build it anywhere. This is, you can build a quarry. You can build a quarry there. You can build a mine here, which provides you with a lot of income. And a mine over here, which is 10 production and 5 gold. And this one is 15 gold. So, because these gold veins right here, I'm like, I really do want some farming going on. There's forest here, and this farm here is going to be +5. It's one of our goals, but I think I'd rather have this mine right off the bat. So, orders required. Yes, you're going to move at the end of this turn. You're not, and you guys, you got going on over here. Meeting Scholarly Oraculum. Sage Oberon Sidereal of the Free City of Oraculum greet you with a sage smile. Salutations and greetings, learned Aaron Valendra. The astral winds whisper far and wide of your presence. We too study the arcane arts, though not with anywhere near your storied grasp of the higher mysteries. Oraculum is here to observe and to learn from. We hope you will extend to us the same level of neighborly neutrality. Give Oberwin one of your whispering stones to start negotiations. Let's see if the people of Oraculum are really so artistically gifted. Fire and Sand, unique Pantheon quest. Yaka defeated 0 of 1. From within the smoke of the burning cloud, a regal figure reveals itself to you. Rejoice, mortal. You have been deemed worthy of gazing at the aspect of the truly sublime Yaka. You may now surrender your people in the temples of the god of fire in reverential adoration, or watch them burn in retribution for a foolish mistake. Will you resist the demanding gripe of Yaka? We are not so scared of your fiery legions. Come face our steel. You accept this quest. Reward, victory. Your diplomatic state with Yaka changes to war. Relations with Yaka. Bad. Nothing else we can do. So Oraculum is a place that we're going to want to. But I think right now we only have 1 stone. So, and what is this? This is the next thing. So astral knowledge cost of another random skill is reduced by 20%. Whenever a new research skill is researched, the knowledge cost of another random skill is reduced by 65%. So, or we can get this. Unlocks the ability for units to embark and use vessels to cross the water. For flying and floating units to travel on the water. And then unlocks the units excavate earth and terrain in the underground. Definitely want this right now. So we'll take that, close that. So these guys, we don't have a Whispering Stone to give. No Whispering Stone available because it's currently on the other one. But the other one is going to be the other city over here, which is right here, Astralonium. We're gonna integrate them, which is going to happen. So it's gonna be pretty cool. All right. You guys will move, and you'll do what you're supposed to do, and you're going to go where? Oh, if we go over there, this thing will probably turn and fight us next turn, so I don't really want to do that. Let's go over here and get this gem. Alright. Now, city stability. Represents your overall control over a city. Alright. Mending the Schism, the aftermath. The newly forged pact with Astralonium seals the reunification of the exploring Fae. We were fools to fear the magic you're wielding. A spell can harm or kill, but it can also protect. We, exploring Fae, need your powers to survive in this dangerous world, and we proudly call you our Grand Seer. Astralonium offers all it has to give, so that the exploring Fae may once more stand together. All cities of the exploring Fae of your empire gain 32 city stability for 6 turns. All free cities gain relations swayed with you for 18 turns. Alright. Muster your soldiers for war. You gain a spellbreaker of the exploring Fae if you make this choice. It's a tier 3 recruit battle mage unit. Oh, yes. I want that. Give it to me. Okay. So, it's a tier 3 recruit. It shows up at my city. Spellbreaker. I want to swap that out and make it part of my unit. So, unfortunately, I'd have to kind of wait for it. Well, I guess we can do that. Tell you what. You come down here. You come over here. I'm going to send, let's see, the pikeman. It's a spellbreaker unit. I could probably afford to take one of these guys then and send them over here. So, spellbreaker unit. Us. Can't quite get there. We'll get there next turn. You gather this. Okay, now what's down here? Very nice. Astral Dew required. What? Oh, yeah. This is the other thing. Astral Dew right here. Magic materials. So we acquired this and we get this. 1 astral dew. In places where the natural realms and the astral sea converge, certain types of flora become infused with arcane properties as they are naturally more susceptible. The dew from this flora is highly sought after by its practitioners of magic, and it can act as both a catalyst for spells and research into many kinds of arcana. Unique global effects, plus 20 world map casting points. Very nice. Cool. How cool is that? So that's up here at your magic materials. Hero overview. Quests. City overview. Very nice. Focus crystal acquired. We get this as well. When a geode of crystallized astral essence forms above the ground and is touched by starlight, it spills like an earth and blooming plant. The newly exposed glistening crystal within is highly magical and infuses its bearers with arcane power. Units gain plus 10 experience. And so it tells you it's an astrolonium. So because they joined us and offered every resource that they have, we get these things, which is really, really cool. So this was part of their territory and we get it. All right. Nice. Well, new empire development skill available. Yes. So down here, locking and shuffling research skills cost 50% less. Research city structures cost 50% less. Gold and production to build. Oh, nice. Well, I certainly like that. Negotiations succeeded. Our diplomatic state with Astrolonium is now vassalage. The Free Shady shares a bunch of its income. We're going to boost our allegiance. It costs us 30. They're eventually going to integrate with us. Then we can use the Whispering Stone on the other ones. So Yaka is moving. Independents are moving. So you are going to join us. We're merged. We're going to come down here. You're gonna come up here and join these guys. Okay. What's our city building? 2 more units, and then that'll be done. Okay, cool. We'll need that. Alright. Now, you guys can't go any further. Where's these guys? Right here. What is this? Oh, no. We don't want to go there, that's for sure. Okay. It's being guarded. Alright. Spells ready to cast. What is this? Minor race transformation. Lightning resistance, fire resistance, frost resistance. And so what does this cost? It casting costs, and then I don't think there's a maintenance cost with it. And then what's this? What's this here? It's 150 of these, which is your world map casting points, which we don't have, so we can't cast that. Casting cost. We don't have that much. So we'll leave that alone. Okay, message is received. I've been pondering my many allies and enemies I have in this realm. I'm glad that you seem to be one of the formalists. Try to bring our empires closer together. Ready to discuss another treaty or diplomatic state. Okay. White Horse. Mana their assets. Mana back. I don't really... Wait a minute. Negotiate. Treaties... Open borders, teleporter pact, province claim pact. No. I think I want to do any of those pronouncements. I think we're done. Just gonna wait a turn. Declaration of friendship, which we did. Let's see what else is. Negotiation succeeded. Bonded vassalage. Okay, boost allegiance again. It's 84 this time. Let's see if we can get to the next level. Day 11 dawns. Orders required, yes. See you guys. We're going to come down here. We're going to try to get the city. Alright. And you dudes. Let's go this. There's some city ruins there. Wow, there's a lot of dudes over here, isn't there? Produced a guard, that's fine. New empire development skill available. There's this one. Destroying an infestation or conquering a free city grants a stacking 300 relations to all other free cities. I like that. Okay, received a trade proposal. Wizard's Bond. They ask us for a Wizard's Bond. They offer us the following in return. Both rulers agreed to a Wizard's Bond to improve empire relations and access new treaties and diplomatic states. The throne city of each ruler will be revealed. Rulers can call each other to war. Leads to a defensive pact, open borders, province claiming pact, and teleporter pact. Trade value. Okay. It's a deal. Sure. Alright. That's cool. Light Haven. Oh. So down here in Light Haven. Okay. Well then. Astrolonium. Now, here we go. This is what I want to see because it's what I haven't done in my other playthrough. City ruins. Now, Now what do I do? Rebuild for 100, which we have. A new city will be founded from these city ruins. And it costs 4 turns. Do I have to stay there for 4 turns? I think that's what I have to do. I think I have to stay there for 4 turns. Because I think what happened in my other game is I left, and that's why it didn't do that. You guys are good. You're there, yeah. Finding out what the hell is going on over here. What is this? Oraculum. Ooh, well, we'll have to crush you guys, won't we? Produce a storehouse. Okay, good. And we can expand again. So there's fish. Fishery income. They want us to build a farm, though. It's part of our core quest. So we're going to build a farm right there. Free city declared war on you. Oraculum. Okay, well. Then we'll have to go to war with you, won't we? You were complimented. Good. A diplomatic approach will assure victory. I hope that we may both profit from your relation with Astrolonium. Sundren of House Eniok compliments you on your actions and improves your relations by 50. Okay, cool. Throne City, Light Haven. Well, Light Haven, I may have to call you to war. Let's keep an eye on what these guys are doing. What is this? NPC Army of Marauder Guard. Yeah, we're going to want to get rid of them. Oraculum. Vassal City. Vassal Phage of Free City. Yes. Or Overlord is Yaka. Oh, so his Overlord is Yaka. I see. Well, then, we're just going to have to go crush him, aren't we? Message received. We may not be so different after all. Your actions are promising, by all means. All right. Okay, that's cool. Free City can be integrated. Astrolonium can now be integrating. This is what it wanted. Flourishing and vast. The Free City shares 45% of its income, shares all its magical materials, contributes 4 to the Rally of Lieges. Trading costs decrease. The city can be integrated. Next step, Supreme Vassalage. Good news. All right, so integrate city, but we don't have enough because I just spent some because I'm building these things. So we'll be doing that.
Unit enchantments are spells which allow you to empower your armies. They apply to all units with a specific role and cost upkeep for each unit affected.
Oh, they do cost upkeep. Okay.
These enchantments often synergize with units or spells from the same tome.
Well, I would like that to happen, but I don't have enough to cast it right now. So you guys are ready to just stay there. Just God. Stacked Godding. There we go. Now, next. So, what's going on here? Ruins of city at the center of the province. The city is being founded here. It will be completed in 3. See, so do I have to stay there? That's the question. Can I attack these guys? What if I start... What if I attack these guys? Occupational hazard. As your troops approach the band of mercenary guards, they raise the right flag. We were hired by the rich merchant looking after the mana node. We are expected to protect it from roaming scoundrels, not against full-fledged assault. Please accept our surrender and let us go. Okay. We could have them serve us. You gain a warrior unit. 70. Melee strike. Shield bash. I can gain a warrior unit. Oh. I have no quarrel with you. Leave in peace. Take the alignment. And we earn this, the Robe of Resistance. Yes, please. I love it. Okay, I love how you can do that. So now I want to check this. Oh, no, we're off of it and it's still working. Okay, that's cool. So we're going to need to go down here and defeat these bozos. Who are these guys? Lesser Tide Spirit. They just have melee strike. Oh. Okay, we're going to want to go do that, I think. It's safe battle, it says. Combat enchantment. Every 2 turns, all status effects on all units are dispelled. Okay. Well, let's go show them how it's done, shall we? Okay. So these guys are splitting up, and we got to decide where we want to fight them at. Okay. Well, flanking is going to be the big deal. I think we might want to come over in this direction. So how far can you go? You guys could go kind of choke point this here. I gotta move some people around first, don't I? Okay. Oh yes, move there. Get that little bonus. Stay there. You're gonna move, for now, over here. You're gonna move right there. I'm gonna move right here. Yes, defense mode. Okay, now you guys. These guys are coming from that direction. Worried about them getting around and flanking. Kind of want to do this though. So, if they're gonna come over there and flank, we should put you over there. Alright, so what do we want to do? Who's gonna get here first? 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys, let's see. What do we have for spells? Mark of Invulnerability, Cosmic Ablation. What is this? I don't want to raise the white flag or surrender. What are my other spells? Magic Shield, a buff spell. Bolsters units, yeah. For how long does that work? Bolsters defense, buff spell, costs. Okay, Star Blades. Let's do this. Wet. These guys are going to rush in there. These guys are going to try and flank, of course, which makes a lot of sense. Can you hit them? 90%. Let's do that then. Let's don't let them flank. Okay. You're 100% to hit these guys. Well then, hold on. What do I want to do? I don't think we need to make these guys invulnerable. I don't think they're taking that much damage, so I'm actually thinking about more like this. Let's hurt these guys a lot. Because I want the Star Blades up here. So let's have you guys poke them. They get one retaliation. You guys, same thing. Let's go right there. Take these guys out and them out. Them out. They're not going to finish them off, but they're going to do a lot of damage. Okay, that was nice. Now, you guys might be... Yep, you can finish them off. That's good. Excellent. And then you guys are in the front line. We can have you do a lot of different things. You could come over there and hit them. I like that. Let's go make sure that they don't have a chance to flank anybody. Okay. And then there's me, and I have a chance to fly around and potentially flank some people. I can fly straight through, can I? Oh, well, let's just do that, shall we? I got a bird that can just fly over everybody. Okay. Wasn't much of a melee attack, though. Take him out. Take him down. Oh, retaliation got those guys. Okay, let's take you and have you do a 4 over here on these guys. Very nice. Let's have you just take a shot at them at 70%. Grazed, and a direct hit. And then you guys can do the same thing. 70%, you should be able to finish them off. 14. Yeah, now we're dead. Very nice. That was cool. Okay. That was fantastic. Oh, and can you guys move any forward? You can't. There's some
You have
stuff over there.
selected a magic material. These
Oh, yeah.
have various unique effects if acquired via annexation or through trade. Gathering all materials from a category will yield a powerful empire-wide bonus.
And that's awesome. So that's this materials up here. So if we get all of these, collection effect, Cosmo Flux Elixir, mana resource nodes, grasp plus 10 knowledge and mana. That's nice. Over here, the Ring of Binding, you're going to get +1 defense, +1 resistance, +10 bonus damage. I mean, that's all very cool. So we'll build a city here and get this. That'll be nice. Okay. So where's our next guy? Over here. Oraculum. Okay. Scroll of Attunement. Research complete. Excellent. Select news research. So the Staves of Warding. This only affects the support unit and makes them faster. Oh no, it doesn't. What's it do? Makes support abilities of enchantment units. Grants +2 bolstered resistance to affected units. The support unit. Or you can see better. Let's get the Crow. Produced an Arcanist. This army up here should be, yeah, they're full. Your ruler leveled up. Oh, great. So now we can do a bunch of different stuff. Sprint, which helps you move really fast, which can help you get around and flank people. Fighting. I want that. Okay, close that. A new rally has started.
You have opened the Rally of the Lieges overview.
Yep.
Here, you can rally armies from your vassals and conquered ancient wonders.
Really
The
cool.
amount of units you can rally is determined by how many vassals and ancient wonders you own.
So we have 4 rally points. Available recruitment points. So you can get a spell shield. It's 80 morale neutral. It does a 12 melee strike and a stunning flash. Wow. That's nice. I like all of that. I don't want to mess with it just yet. But we're going to be using it. There's Light Haven. I want to get this city done. 3 turns. Okay. Well, I don't know if we can. We're at an hour here. Okay. 3 turns. Yaka's moving. Oh, and what do we have over here? He's got an army joining forces up here. Army of Yaka. Okay. Well, in that case, well, we're waiting for this city to be joined. We need to move. Oh yeah. Let's get out of there. Roads. Enchant Crow Companion. Research complete. +2 vision range on the map. Okay,
You
select
have
a new spell.
acquired enough arcane skills to choose a new tome to add to
Yay.
your research library.
Awesome.
Additional tomes will expand the selection of arcane skills available to you.
So, tome selection. Select 2 tomes from the current tier will unlock new, more powerful tomes. To unlock the highest tiers of tomes, you also need a large amount of affinity. Every tome grants a collection of spells. And our affinity, okay. Large amount of affinity. Well, I think Tome of Evocation certainly makes a lot of sense for us. Tome of Rock, Tome of Roots, Tome of Beast, Tome of Zeal, Tome of Faith. Wow. Wrath of the Faithful. Ooh, that sounds fun. The Tome of Cryomancy, the Tome of Souls, the Tome of Evocation, Lightning Blades, Fulmination. What is this? We get an Evoker, Lightning Bolts, and Electrifying Arc. Ooh, I'm liking this. Summon Lesser Storm Spirit. Oh, yes, we'll select this. Excellent. That's a
Just
ton
as
of
you
fun.
may effectively utilize the protective potential of magic, it follows that you can employ it in a more devastating fashion in order to visit harm onto your foes. The thunder and the fury of the skies is at your disposal if you prove yourself worthy. Its tempestuous,
Excellent.
destructive force is a perfect tool for blasting apart your enemies.
So our choices here for Arcane Research are Fulmination units, enemy units in a 1 hex radius, sustain 15 lightning damage, and have a 60% chance of becoming electrified. Makes a base melee attack of enchanted units. This is a unit enchantment. This is a damage spell. +4 lightning damage, -2 physical damage, gained 30% chance of inflicting electrified dealing damage over time. Wow, all of those look cool. So I'm going to grab Fulmination first. This looks fantastic. Okay, let's see if we can play long enough to get this city. These guys are coming up here. We gotta get back to our city. So I want you to hurry up. Thank goodness we have some defenders. So you folk here. Sparkling Thicket. Ooh, and there's a bull there. Okay. Spells ready to cast. Enchant, Crow Companion, Magical Wards. Oh, and so how do we improve this? World map casting points are used to cast spells on the world map base. Casting reserves +20. Exploring Fae +20. Tome of Warding, Tome of Evocation. So I'd like to get some more. This one appears blank. So I'm going to need that because to do minor race transformation is going to cost me 150. So unit enchantment. Yeah. Well, I don't need to cast any of that right now, I don't think. Yaka is moving. Yeah, he's coming up here, alright.
You are close to reaching your maximum number of cities. Acquiring more cities than your maximum will result in major economic penalties.
You can increase your city cap via the Empire Development Tree, or you can continue to grow your empire by making newly acquired cities your vassals instead. So the development tree, and we have a couple of things down here, in fact. So increase the city cap by +1. Oh, well, I like that. I'm going to take this for right now. Okay. Well then. So did we earn... Oh, we got this city. Portentium. Oh, well. Okay, 1 second. Well, I'll tell you what. This is what I wanted to see, was this city make it here to the end of this spot right here. Quick save the game. I think this is a good place to end the first episode, folks. It's been an hour and 7 minutes. We're kicking butt here. I just really, really enjoy this game. I think it's going to be a huge staple on the channel for quite a while. Kind of like Stellaris has been. This just seems like a really, really wonderful game. Right out of the gate, it looks fantastic. It plays really smooth. It sounds great. It's just visually awesome. I like the way the whole thing is organized. I can't wait to play through this scenario and get to the end and then start playing through some of the more wide open scenarios, you know, kind of like we do in Stellaris, which is where it's just like pick a galaxy and go. So this is, yeah, it's awesome. As usual, if you dig it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave your questions and comments down below. Please consider supporting my Patreon, which is in the description below, and I will see you next time. Until then, happy gaming, everyone.